Hey Aries, it's Tasha. Hold on, y'all. I need a lot of incense to keep the ambiance going. Hey y'all, I'm back. Thank you for riding it out with me for February. Y'all I was super duper uber tired and drained and worn out, and I just needed to take a break. But I am now back. I am taking readings. I was full for this past weekend. Excuse me. And so I'll be back again for this coming Saturday and Sunday, whatever day that, the 26th, 27th, 20, 28, something like that. I am here with your March 2016 Aries General Sun, Moon, and Rising Tarotscope. Um, let's just get into it. Oh, I have a new deck. Oops. Housewives Tarot. It's very it's very whimsical, it's very cynical, it's very sarcastic. Reminds me of myself. And it gives it to you no chaser. I'm recording these videos on what's today? February 22nd, the full moon in Virgo, and it's time to cut some things out of your life. And I like these cards because some of the cards in the traditional Rider Waite, you can have a this or that type of meaning. These cards they don't really give you that option just because of how they're depicted on the card. So there's not too many meanings that you could, or connotations that you can give it. And so it's time to cut to the chase. Give it to you straight. And always gave it to you straight, but giving it to you even more straighter. So is that a word? More straighter? I guess so. Or two words, maybe something like that. I don't know. All right, y'all. And we're going to be using the Wisdom for Healing cards. I like these cards because we're going on a transformation. We're letting some things go, and it's hard, it's tough, but some things need to go. Shit. If it ain't serving your ass, you got to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry, y'all. This little girl was singing that song in the Aldi store. I don't know if y'all, that's a grocery store, whoever's watching this and don't know what an Aldi is. That little girl was singing that song, honey. I've seen part of the movie of Frozen, but all the little children in the world have worn that song out for me. And I haven't heard it in a minute. I haven't heard a child sing it. And she was singing to her lungs. And I said, you know what? Sing, baby. Sing, let it go. Because that's just what it is. We letting the shit go. Okay? I feel like y'all frustrated. Maybe that's why I'm feeling like that. Y'all know I'm an Aries rising. I'm sorry. Let me shut up. Let me get to it. Sorry. All right. What's going on? Right now in the middle of something? Boom. 8 of Cups. I'm tired of the shit. I got to move on to better lands. Okay? I'm trying to drink coffee to keep my ass up, to keep me interested, but I'm not interested anymore. It's time. Like you've been woke. You're awake now. You're awake. I see this card as the card for people who work night shift. When you're up and you're trying to keep drinking coffee so you can stay up, so you can just get home to get in your bed because you're tired. And that's where you are. Like I told you, I was feeling frustrated. And that's how you're feeling right now. Like, oh my God, I'm just tired of this. It's something got to be better than this. So that's where you are right now. What's coming in as a cross? Okay, so you don't really know what you need to do. You don't really know where you need to go first with this thing, and that does add to the frustration because Aries, you do like to, you get up and go, you take the lead, you zoom, but I feel like it's your emotions, your energy is there, sort of, but your emotions are outweighing your energy to make a decision at this point in time. Now, what is driving all of this, or what's going on, or what's causing this is, let me fill my cards, baby. I feel like it's that one. What's driving it? Again, you don't know what to do. You're being forced to sit. And if there's one thing I know about an Aries, he don't like to sit too long. Okay? You're very Mars energy, like to move, 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 move. But the universe is telling you, no, you need to sit right here, little baby, and hang your little butt out to dry just for a little while. Lay suspended, not know what's going on. You always have to know what's going on. What's going on? What what we're gonna do now? What people saying that you can't be like that right now. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna speed up the process. You're being placed in a place where you have to, and this is a going thing for a lot of people, for a lot of cards that I've been reading, a lot of months that I've been reading, and people that I've been reading for. You being in a place of stillness, and being in a place of surrender, being in a place of sacrifice, of yourself, just of, or even of your time. Like you really have to give of yourself right now, um, and be still. That drives you up the wall. It drives you absolutely up the wall because you want to move. Now, what's brought this on in the past, and I'll say the recent past, of the last month or two. Oh, maybe this is a love situation. With the Knight of Cups, somebody is a cup energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I feel like, again, I feel very strongly that something is not, maybe you met someone in the past and it's not moving as fast as you want it to move. I feel very strongly there's some impatience here, with some folks going on. You can't, things take time, sugars. It takes a little time, a little time. Like, I look at this card with the Knight of Cups and I feel like this boy, you know, he looks like he's all of what, 10, 11, 12 or whatever. And this girl right here, I know my camera's crappy, but she looks as if she's in she's college age, and he feel like he's ready. He feel like he's ready to jump in and baby, you're gonna be mine. We gonna do this. And she's like, yeah, okay, I'm waiting. And so I feel like maybe somebody has come in and said that to you, or maybe you came in and said that to somebody else. But it's like there's a strong need. I want things to move now and go my way. Like I hear like maybe y'all even having a tantrum about it. Like, what are we doing? Why are we not? Whatever. But I feel like you're being placed in a still position because there's some things you need to see. The very top card, Page of Cups. Okay. Um, Love situation, yes, I do feel this. That is something that yeah, like I said, tantrum, you're acting kind of childish right now. Okay. Like, and not in a bad way. It's just that you want what you want, what you want. And you may just be saying that, but I don't feel like that's necessarily the way to go in this situation, because it is as if you've taken a regression here. You went from a knight to a cup. For those that this is not a love situation. I feel like this could be concerning your children. Um, Definitely maybe a need to move schools, but you're not really sure where to go. Um, and that may be frustrating you because time is running down and you need to be able to make some decisions, like there's some papers or something that need to be, you don't know the process to get things going. I try to get everybody in these things, y'all. For those who are in a couple situation, I think you need to make things a little lighthearted right now. What's going on right now? You need to laugh more and just have fun. Like I see this person here, this little boy. He's putting water. He's sprinkling water on the flowers. These are older people. Looks like family. Really spend some time putting some love and emotions back in to your family, putting love and emotion back into your children, especially children. I really see kids with this. It's interesting that the little boy is giving um the nourishment to the parents. And so I'm looking at, it looks like grandparents. You see that person over there with the gray hair and the hat. I feel like you really need to spend some time with the babies. They've been nurturing you and you nurture them, but it's a symbiotic relationship. We learn from the children and the children learn from us. We love on the children and the children need our love, and they love on us and they need our, it's one of those type of situations. So it's really time to engage with your kids a little more and be a little bit more lighthearted. um and even for yourself on an individual level, try not to take things so seriously. Lighten up. But I know it's the frustration here, because it's telling you to lighten up, but it's kind of hard for you to lighten up because you want to move forward. Okay. What's coming into the near future within the next 1 to 2 months? Aries. Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna draw two because I feel like there's a need to draw two. Near future, Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. So what I'm feeling with what's coming up in the near future, if this is a for the relationship, the new relationship that I was talking about earlier with somebody that you just met and things are not working, I feel like for some of y'all gonna may just be like, you know what, I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna wait on you because I want what I want, what I want. I'm gonna worry about me right now with the Hermit card. Um, for those who are in a relationship, I feel like y'all gonna be trying to get it right, like coming to an understanding, trying to. I almost see this as like the Hermit is coming in to keep something from breaking up. um Relationships, like I said, with frustration, some of y'all may be breaking up now. I'm gonna just be honest, some of y'all might just be feeling like you could do better all by yourself. Same thing with the new relationships. But I feel like for some of you, it's going to actually because you're understanding that you have to be lighthearted and youthful and been, taking a more lighter approach. You're understanding, you're coming to another understanding when it comes to love relationships with the Hermit, that it's almost as if you're starting to see your own shit and see your own shortcomings. And it's going to prompt you to try to make yourself a better person, because that's what the Hermit does talk about, going out on your own, trying to get a deeper understanding of yourself. I feel like somebody may an earth sign, if there's someone that who you're with, Aries, who's an earth sign, because the Hermit is the sign of Virgo, and the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody may, definitely an earth sign, may retract a little bit. Don't let them go on their own for a little bit. I think they just need to process some things that may be happening within the next month or two. Just trying to they're coming to an understanding. This is for a couple. It could be even a family member, maybe a dad. It could be a dad. I feel dad, even though there's two women here. The Virgos are women. It's a feminine sign, so it could be a very much a woman because I am reading for a lot of people, but I do feel like it's a daddy type thing, owning up to some issues. But the thing about it is, through the Hermit card, with a deeper understanding, I feel like things will eventually come back around full circle. I don't know how immediately, excuse me, but I do feel like things will come back around full circle because when the Hermit card comes in for me, I feel like there's you're understanding that things are not how they always, you're not seeing things the way you used to see it anymore. You're getting a deeper understanding of some things. And so and even at the bottom it says something about these hard age spots. I know you guys can't see it, but all of this soap at the bottom, you're trying to come clean. Somebody's trying to be clean or wash away their shortcomings or things maybe mistakes that they have made in the past. But I see them doing this coming up, like addressing and acknowledging their mistakes and coming to a better understanding. Now, how you're feeling, I'm getting a lot of messages for y'all, Aries. And just please keep in mind that this is a general. Everything may not resonate because I am reading for a lot of people, but I'm just trying to make sure that I cover everybody. How you're feeling right now, Aries, about everything that's going on. Yeah. The King of Cups. Sorry. The King of Cups. Um, what I feel with the King of Cups, look at him like he's drinking. He's drinking, like that's the only way that he could really get through what he's getting through right now is to calm. You just want something to be able to calm your nerves as you get through. I feel like I said earlier, that you really are frustrated right now, but you're understanding that it has to happen and you're okay with it. But in the meantime, you're medicating. You may be taking a little drink. You may be smoking a little bit. You may, whatever you like to do to relax. Drink some tea or something, y'all. I'm just saying. I feel like, instead of resulting to that, maybe you need to drink some tea. That's what I'm hearing. Lavender tea. I like lavender tea too. Lavender tea is cool. Calm your nerves. Valerian root. And he is calm, the King of Cups. But I just feel like you're just drinking. This is like, I see him after work during happy hour, like, yo, I'm tired and I just want to drink. And that's how you're feeling right now. And as long as you're doing it in moderation and don't lose sight of what you're trying to do, I feel like that is good for you to do. And I don't feel like anybody's going to have that problem, honestly, because this is a king. The king is very mature. He's a father figure. Um, he's pretty balanced. He's pretty balanced. How your environment is viewing what's going on in your environment or how that's affecting you. You have the Knight of Swords. I feel like in a way that you I it's like things feel mechanical right now. Um, you're feeling it's Things seem very cutthroat, and it feels very, like I said, mechanical, or put together. It's like you know this already with the Knight of Swords, because he is very smart, but at the same time, um, it's what is the feeling that I'm getting? Like, it's things feel meticulous, and it feels very detailed, but it's moving at a fast rate as well. Um, this knight is not. Maybe this is your mind, because this is a sword. I feel like this is not a person. It just. Oh, okay. You're feeling like you're on overdrive. You're on overdrive and you're moving. He's standing there, but I feel like like these girls here in the back, they're so focused. He's not even focused on them. They're like, oh my God, he's so dreamy. And he's like, yeah, whatever. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm not worrying about any of that or something. It's a very strange, um, this is a strange message for this card. Um, Overdrive. That's about the best description. I drew a blank just now, y'all. Overdrive is about the best way that I can feel this. Like it makes me feel like he knows that he's fine. He knows he looks good, but it kind of dangerous too. Not controlled. Not controlled at all. He looks like he could be kind of shifty. And maybe the shiftiness or the uncertainty about it, because these girls, they looking at him like that, they don't even realize that you playing with fire, babies. This man is not good for you. So I just feel like he's like a rebel, and he plans out everything, or the energy is um very rebellious, very revolutionary. um it doesn't seem like things in your environment to you is going right. And that's a strange message, or it really doesn't reflect what I'm seeing here on the card, but that's what I feel when I see this card. That it's a lot of feelings. Y'all just have to reach out and let me know. um but it's a freeing type of feeling too, because things are changing around you, but it is moving. It's like it's still, but it's moving fast at the same time. You really don't know where you're going, because these girls get on this bike with this man. They don't know where the hell he gonna take it to. He may actually turn out to be a nice dude, but he just likes razors and shit. But they don't know that. They just see his exterior. And they're like, ooh, but it's a lot more. Like, he has a lot more going on. It's much more to him than his persona. And I feel like that's what's going on with you. Like, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but it's much more than that. And you realize that. That's why this hangman is coming up. But it's taking it's this energy to push forward, because the swords are a very strong energy, to push forward, to push you into this change. I just feel like with you don't really know how to do it, and that's where the confusion comes in and the frustration. um Hopes, wishes, expectations. A better you. Like I said earlier, you want this thing to be precise. You want it to be detailed. You want to be right. You're trying to get right. That's what a lot of people are doing that right now. Just trying to get them eliminate what's going on, and that's the purpose of why I drew these cards, 'cause I knew it was going to show. You're trying to be the best you that you can possibly have, you can possibly be. That's why, at the heart of the matter, you're moving on to better pastures, greener pastures. And the traditional rider Waite that you see a guy, he's heading off into the moonlight in the dark, letting his intuition, guide you. You know, the same way this woman, she keep drinking all this, she letting the coffee guide her. you know, she's letting it like lead. As long as I got this pot of coffee going and I can get my caffeine, then I can do what I need to do. And it's that same thing. It's that movement. There's movement here, and these two eights. You have movement here within this reading. A movement to be a better you. Because she's already had all of these. Look at, she's made all of these plates over here, and she's made into perfection. All of her little pinnacles of her star, her pentagrams of her star, or whatever you want to call them, they're all the same. They're just in different colors. She's tried it all different type of ways, and she's mastered it in every different one. And so she's feeling proud about herself. You continuing to work on you. Now, as the final outcome, yeah, it's just okay. The final Nine of Cups. So what you're gonna see is, Aries, that you just gotta stick it out. You're gonna get what you want. You just have to learn to be a little bit more patient and be willing to let the universe and let your intuition guide you. And don't be afraid to let some things go. I feel like some people are going to be trying to hold on to a person. And especially this Virgo, maybe even Capricorn. I feel more Virgo though. Virgo person holding on to this person. That person wants to go, you got to let them go, babies. If you've been trying to do what you need to do to hold on to them, you got to let them go. When it comes to children, I feel like in family relationships, even though, especially children, it's gonna be better by the end of the month. You'll be able to have a deeper understanding with your kid. You have some playtime with them. You'll be able to spend some quality time. I feel like some of y'all may even, like, what brings you to that realization, I feel like some of y'all might snap on your kids, like a young kid, or something that, what I see is some hurt feelings. I feel like somebody may try to, like, something gets broken or whatever, and you might just snap on them and take it out on that child, not like physical or something, but you may just raise your voice a little louder than what you usually do, and you're gonna realize, oh my God, like, you know what, I need to chill the fuck out. I really need to calm down. I'm too stressed right now. I keep feeling that frustration. Just let it go with the flow. It's really lessening up, guys. More than you know. Okay, let me get some cards for the wisdom healing. Lord knows I cannot shuffle. Y'all, these some big cards too. Let's draw some cards. Aries. Okay. Aries, your lesson is identify change. What did I say with this hangman? It's like the calm before the storm. Identify one small change that you've been postponing that would improve your life. This could be anything from cleaning a drawer to getting a new hairstyle. Change symbolically can be frightening. Your goal is to recognize that you postpone even significant changes because intuitively you know they can ignite powerful ones. So, what I would say to you is open the door to possibilities. Be able to be okay in the moment right now where you are. Realize that right now you are in a transitional period. There is a little bit more elimination that's coming, but I feel like it's very just so needed. Learn how to go with the flow. Calm your nerves sometimes, because the King of Cups, I feel like he can have a temper. And that's why I feel like somebody, this is what, when I said about the daddy, it's interesting now to see the King of Cups here. Um, somebody may be realizing like, dang, I'm really stressed. I like, you've been trying to do so much. Um, you really haven't been spending a lot of time at home. It may be snappy with your spouse and snappy with your kids, but no, one change, even if it is, with, like I said earlier, being lighthearted, that could be one change. Drink, instead of drinking coffee all the time, or going to drink um, beer, or going out and whatever you like to do to calm your nerves. Maybe you should try some tea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should try some meditation, something like that. Understand that alternative things could actually help you as well than the things that you're used to doing. And maybe that's one of the reasons why um, you don't really know which way to go, because you've always solved your problems in the same type of way. So just be open to trying something new to help you out as you go through this transitional period. I feel like it will be good for you. That's what the Eight of Pentacles talks about too, like a trial and error and finally getting it right. So just be able to understand that what's going on is temporary. I feel like it's definitely going to be lightening up, especially when it comes time of your birthday and going into late March, April, and going into May. It's really going to start to lighten up for you. You're just going to realize that you put too much energy into a lot of things that you don't even have to. You don't even need to at this time. Let the universe do what it needs to do, because while you're waiting, the universe is still working. She's hanging these clothes out to dry, but she has a lot more in this basket, you know. So while and she hung him out to dry too. But but while her underwear, her big girl drawers, I'm so country. And while those are hanging, she's gonna let that start the process, and she's gonna get the other ones and do those too. So it's just saying that be cool in the moment right now. Don't get too worked up. Things are working out. It's gonna work out way before you. It's gonna be worked out for you way before you know it. But while you're waiting, do these small changes. So when it comes in, you can already have yourself ahead of the game. All right. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading, please hit me up. My information is in the description box. Thank you. Bye-bye.